Okay, perfect. Again, this is Dr. Glow. I'm from Black Girl Everything. I also have a partner with Ship with Destination Tomorrow to provide just as impacted individuals with free workshops. So every single Wednesday I come on and I stream live on a different workshop. Inside this particular groups, I tend to lean towards the business marketing stuff because there's so many individuals that I work with that are running and operating businesses, okay? So this week, we're really excited to talk about connecting with your customers and manage your business remotely. So many moons ago, prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, customers, how do you find customers? They used to come to stores, they used to, you have to have a storefront or get your products in the storefront and everything else. But now we know the world has changed because the world of Zoom and the world of digital marketing has increased tremendously with businesses over the last couple of years, and especially after the pandemic, because people still need to have access to materials, people still needed access to products, but they couldn't find them because stores weren't open per se, right? So here today, we're going to kind of talk about some tools and some tips on how you can actually focus within your remote work. Now, a lot of consultants do a lot of remote work every day, right? As a consultant, I do a lot of remote-based work because I do a lot of consulting work on top of some of the contracts that I hold because I'm just an overall consultant as far as I'm concerned, right? So there's different things that I do to manage my businesses remotely because I'm not necessarily in one place all the time, okay? So on the agenda today, the big thing we're going to talk about is connecting your Google business profile and what that actually looks like. We talked about that a lot in last week's workshop on connecting your business profile. We're going to review that again during this workshop. The next thing is about connect you with Google Calendar and Google Meet on how to actually use them to be able to connect with customers through conversations and things of that nature is directly from your cell phone. It's pretty accessible. Access files from anywhere, how you can actually access your files. Like I'm a Drive person. I love Drive because it doesn't matter wherever I am. If I can get my work computer, my cell phone, my tablet, my home computer, my other office computer, anybody's computer, I can go to my computer at your house and actually access my files. So we're going to talk about that. And of course, we're going to do our simple recap with some additional resources that we're going to talk about. So connect with a business profile. Let me go back for a second here. 1 second. Just trying to get something off my screen. Okay, here we go. Now I can see. So you guys can see how stuff is blocking in front of me. I couldn't see anything. But here we are back. Okay. What is a Google business profile? Okay, your business profile allows you to manage business info, connect with customers, and post updates and more, right? You can do it easily at google.com/business. Now, this is important. If you're not your business, people can Google you to find your business, right? I talked a lot about this last week. But the thing about it also is you need to make sure you're actually registering yourself. It's not magical that, oh, your business is going to show up in these listings. You have to put your own information up there. Okay. So a business profile works on a desktop, laptops, tablets, and mobile phones. So you can find access to people's information no matter where you're at. And it pretty much looks the same. You get cool pictures, cool imagery of their products, or even some short videos you can place actually on there as well so people can see what's going on. So when you put this information up there, when people look for you, you actually show up on Google. Google can find you on someone else's drive, on somebody else's server, but it's a lot better when they find you directly through Google because all the information that's up there you've placed in on your own. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is sign into your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, you can sign up for free. You can sign up for a Google account. Okay, press up at the top to show you how to get access to that to sign up for a Google account if you don't have one. Okay, so you want to, important updates about your business. You want to edit your business description, update hours and operations and more, publish posts, ask for response and reviews, turn on messages for chat. Okay. Now, when you have a business profile, it's a best way for customers to have complete access to you. Okay. Complete access to you. They can chat with you. They can leave reviews because we know reviews is what drives your business. If you have great reviews, people are going to actually buy from you, right? You can publish posts up there. We can put different information up there, like on my business profile, because I had to reset mine after the last one I learned last week. I'll be posting information from my last event and videos and imagery from my last event. I'm gonna put that up there so people see why they want to actually participate and come to BGE events. Okay. So you can manage your directory, search your business on a Google to make edits directly on a search results page. So you can actually manage the directory for how people can actually find you on there. Okay. You must be signed into an account that manages the business profile. So whoever manages your business profile, so like for me, I have a Gmail account for Black Girl Everything, Black Girl Everything Expo, right? So I use that to manage my, I don't use my other personal to manage my business profile. I actually use my business email because that makes sense. All right. Okay, let's keep on going. So how you can edit your profile. So you can go to edit profile, business information, about, and description. Update your business description to reflect important changes. So you want to make sure you're keeping this up to date on what's going on. So say you shift and you start going to a new venture. Say you open up a new storefront. Say your products are available in a new store, right? You want to actually put that up there so people can find access to it. And all this again applies for nonprofits as well, or CBOs, or any other type of organization you're doing, or how you classify yourself. You should have a Google profile. You should update your information constantly. The hours, make sure you change your hours on there so people can figure out how to get in contact with you when you're available. Even if you're just working out of your kitchen in your own personal home, you're making soaps or whatever you're doing, which a lot of people are doing things by hand. The people don't have brick and mortars or factories are working out if they're working from their homes. So put down some civilized business hours that your business is open. It's going to be open from 9 to 5. It's going to go from 7 to 7. Like, what are you going to do? But you need to have some hours there. Because that's also the time that customer is going to locate you. Because if you don't put any hours there, you're going to say, oh, they're closed. Are they even real? Are they really operating? Is this really a business? Because even if you're working from home, you still have business hours. So what are they? Make it available for people to be able to reach you. Under promote, right? That's how you can share posts. So you can go under promote, go to promote, share timely business updates with posts, click add update, add offer, and add an event. So you can add different information up there. Add an update if you have a certain thing that's going to be on sale, if you're doing a new event, like the women's conference, I'll be posting up soon that the women's conference is coming up. That's going to be added as a new event. An offer, anything I'm giving away for free, or if I'm giving discount tickets on something, I would add that as an offer. So this is a good way for people to find your different products. So if the people looking for something like say you sell denim sweater, you sell, I don't know, I got denim sweaters, right? You can sit here and say denim sweaters on sale for 25%. So people can say cheap denim sweaters, you're going to come up, you got a sale going, right? So there's different language and things you can put up there. So when people are searching for stuff, it's going to be easy to actually find the products or find you. Okay. So post examples. So an update is like new service, a bag repair. That's what they do over here. That's an update of what they actually got going on. A sale or an offer is like 10% off, showing you us a picture of Bruno, right? 10% off the shoes, right? And then we have an event shoe donation that they're accepting shoes on May 25th. So if it's active and you're putting all this different information up here on your Google through your business profile, people are going to be able to get access to the information about your organization. And again, this applies to every business, not if you just sell a product. Even if you sell a service, you still can do this. A service, a product, anyway, no matter what your organization is, you can create these, an update, an offer, an event. You maybe sign a new contract. You're now partnering with a new corporation, a little bit about the company. Like, yeah, these are different things that you want to put on Google. So it shows that you are active and you're real and you're working and that your organization actually means something. Okay. So again, reviews are everything. If you don't have reviews on there, if you go there, you go to the promote section, you can ask for reviews. It provides you with a link that you can pay, you can copy, and you can actually email to people. Hey, how do you like Black Girl Everything? Hey, how do you like this? Hey, how do you like this product? Please drop a review and send that link, and people can click that and it's automatically going to show up in your Google profile to help that. You ever go Google something and you look at what are their rating? And you want to have a rating, up there in the 4s, because who wants to deal with anybody in the 3s or the 2s? Or if you have a 1, because you only have 2 reviews, nobody's going to purchase your service from your purchase your products. So you want to get reviews constantly backed up onto your page. Okay. Tips for responding to reviews: respond promptly. Don't respond with insensitive or advertisements. Instead, share information about your business. You don't have to thank every customer, but do respond when you have a new or relevant information, right? You don't go back and say, oh, thank you so much for purchasing this product. Oh, thank you so much for purchasing this product. That's redundant. So say somebody borrows something like, oh, what? Oh, you brought that? Like with my puppy eat my Birkenstocks, right? And the coworker mentioned blah, blah, blah. His email, you can say Birkenstock repair. Like, yeah, you know what? My puppy does that same thing. I'm happy we were able to fix your shoes for you. At least make up the comments, make them something real, make them something different, right? So then people can, so they're more relevant for individuals who want to look at them. You want to make sure it's really clear. Okay, just don't say, oh, thank you for your order. That's cute. It sounds like a robot. Nobody really cares. You really want to be authentic and connect with your customers. You got to make sure that you're actually giving them connected responses. Okay. So how to respond to, let's see here, negative reviews. I say that you should respond, right? And there's ways to respond. Let's talk about it. Be nice. Don't get personal. It's not about you. Okay. Be honest. Acknowledge mistakes, but don't take responsibility for things that are out of your control. Right. So say you shipped out a package and it came there and the box was torn and everything else. You respond, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Maybe we can ship you a new package that can ship you a new inventory from a new supplier. Please reach out to us at blah, 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 blah. And then you can possibly just refund them or send them a new package, especially if it got damaged. If it's something custom, like you want to actually replace it for somebody if the box gets torn, because apologize when appropriate and use compassion and empathy, right? Show that you're a real person by signing off with your name and your initials. Dr. Glow, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that your tickets got lost for our last event. Please feel free to email us where another person would like to come. Sincerely, Dr. Glow. Boom, then people might come out next time, okay? Address issues constructively and try to resolve them privately, right? So you can do constructive stuff and try to resolve them. Hit us up with an email follow-up with us, okay? All right, so you wanna choose the, here we go. Choose the best response, right? That was the best hamburger I ever tasted in my life. I will tell my friends. Response 1, thanks. Response 2, thank you for your kind words. We're so glad you enjoyed your meal. We're looking forward to seeing you again, Joe the manager. Oh, right? Because that makes sense. You're connecting with a customer. He said my name, he said his name, he told you who he was, and it's gonna make people want to actually come back to the location, right? People want to connect with real people. So then the next time somebody comes back, yo, Joe, I'm back for that burger. Like, you ever meet anybody like that who comes back to your business because they know you, because you gave them some, you connected with them, right? And the last response that you would never ever do, homie, is no. You can, but don't do that with every customer. You actually need to respond to your customers and your reviews and connect with them, because that's how you increase your sales. Okay. So now we're going to look at this right here. So that was the worst hamburger I ever tasted in my life. I wish I could give you 0 stars. Oh, dear angry customer, try cooking your own hamburger next time. You're a meanie and a lousy tipper. That's not what you want to say, right? How about this? I'm sorry you did not have a good experience. We'd love the chance to make it up to you. Let's see if it's send an email to blah, 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 Joe the manager. You can give them a discount coupon later on. You can offer them to come in for a free burger. You can ask them what did they like about it. Sometimes if you people who are really angry and you ask them a question, well, what do you like about your burger? And they can sit here and say, well, I would have preferred this cheese, or that cheese. And there might be an opportunity for you to actually spend on your product. How about it, right? Response number 3, this week we are offering 20% off reservations for brunch and free desserts if you mention this ad. Not necessarily the best thing, because I'm not coming back. I didn't like your burger in the first place, right? So that doesn't necessarily work. But after you send the thing, but listen, we'll also offer 20% off brunch if you want to come by and try us again. Okay. All right. How to enable messages. So under customers, you're going to go to messages. View and respond messages from your customer, right? See messages in Google search results and Google Maps app. So the Google Maps app can send message notifications, right? So hello, I was just wondering if my loafers are ready for pickup. I dropped them off 10-9, right? You say, yes, how can I help? right? And it's different things that can come back automatic, but this is also a good way for people to be able to communicate directly with you through Google. Is it good? So say like you don't have like even your website, say on your website, you don't have that sort of messaging back and forth. People can actually access you here and actually message from your Google contact. You let them know that for your business. You actually can give a link from here to the messaging on your Google, on your website, so they can message you back and forth. If they cannot, if you don't have a chat box option available via your website. Okay. So connect with Google Calendar and Google Meet. Okay. So use Google Calendar and Google Meet together, right? So they're really, really cool to schedule conference calls, meetings, and stuff like that. I use Zoom a lot, but I also use Google Meet. It's right on my phone. It's very, very simple. When you schedule a Google Calendar appointment, it's easy for a meet shows up automatically when you put anything on your calendar. In case you want to do it virtually, it's automatically there in your calendar. So you can have access to scheduling these types of appointments. All right. So autonomy of your calendar. So you're going to create an event, go to my calendars, go to settings, right? You see all those different things there, how to create an event physically on your calendar. When you look at your calendars, it's important to pay attention because you have different calendars for different things. Everything shouldn't go on the same calendar, right? So say if you have a lot of children who play sports, you and your partner may have the kids' schedule on one calendar and then have a work schedule and all that other stuff. So you want to separate them a little bit. Okay, so create a new calendar. So you're going to go from other calendars, going to click add, and you're going to create a new calendar, right? So you give your calendar name, you click create calendar. Now it's going to show up in your calendar list, right? And from there, you'll be able to add whatever information you need to go to that particular calendar, right? So you're going to share the calendar. Hover over the cursor over the calendar and see the dot icon, click see menu, then click see settings and sharing, make the calendar public, or share with specific people. So you can make it public to the world if it's like a Black Girl Everything events calendar, but I only do like events quarterly, so I want to make a whole calendar for it. But if I was doing things monthly or I'm having monthly things going on, then yeah, I would share that calendar publicly. So I want people to see it. So they can see what events I got going on, what things we have currently, or I can share it specifically with selected individuals. Okay, premium features, time management tools, right? So for Google Workspace accounts, create appointment slots and shared booking page, right? So you actually can create time slots that people can actually book time specifically with you. And you can schedule focus time, let people know you're out of the office, you're trying to focus or whatever, and also general settings and at working hours so people know when you're available. You can put all those different things in your actual calendar. And if it's a Google Workspace, well, Google Workspace accounts means that this calendar is established, is usually linked also to your website when you have a Workspace account. And it will say something like my Workspace account is info at daisydreamproject.org. I'm sorry, I totally got stuck there. And that's a Workspace account. That it links directly with my website, okay? Because it's a business account, right? When I first started Black Girl Everything, I didn't know nothing about this. So I didn't have a Workspace account. So it was just a Black Girl Everything Expo at gmail.com. It's not attached necessarily directly to the business because it's not a business Workspace account at this time, okay? So add a virtual meeting link to the calendar events. So you would say create a calendar event, click the button labeled add Google Meet video to the conferencing, okay? So you would go on here, you say create an event, it says Team Sync, right? That's what they're doing. And then you can add Google Meet video conferencing. You can click that on there. You can add your guests, add your location if it's not going to be a Google Meet, or add as a Google Meet and add a location if some people are going to be in person for this particular workshop, right? And then you'll save the actual meeting. And then you also can make it where it's a repetitive meeting if it's your weekly or monthly team meetings, right? So guest receives an email invitation. They get the email invitation. They can click the link. This particular link is directly in the invitation. Once they press yes, it'll go directly into their own calendar. And then the link for the meeting will pop up as well. So what will happen is 10 minutes before the meeting will start, they'll get a reminder at the bottom of the little screens right there on their computer they're signed into their Gmail account on their computer. It will pop up at the bottom of their computer that the meeting is coming up and the link for the Google Meet will come up. They can click it and they'll log right back, log on. And the same thing will actually apply on someone's directly on your cell phone. So it's a great way to be reminded of meetings, to keep up with meetings, because you get the constant reminders and the links are also going to be available because they're right there on your Google Calendar. Okay, so host clicks join with meeting link, join with Google Meet to start the meeting. Click that, join with Google Meet. And then it's just how it looks, right? So you're gonna log in, here's the team sync thing. You're gonna show up on your screen like you do with anything else, FaceTime, with Zoom or any other work, WhatsApp, however you're communicating with people through video, and you press join now, and then everybody can join onto the actual meeting. Okay. Google Meet controls icons from the left to the right. Okay. So the first thing is your microphone, your camera, closed captions in case you want to actually read what people are saying. They actually have closed caption options on Google Meet. Screen sharing, more settings. And then you also, the last one, the red button is leave the call. Now, the thing about Google Meet, and a good thing about it is also it's free. It's not, doesn't cost you anything to do this. Things like having a really good Zoom account for a pro account to do certain things, you need to do that. But if you're just trying to get some basic video conferencing, or you have, you know, your grandparent trying to get some video conferencing going, Google Meets are a great way to do it, to get it done. It's easy, it's on their cell phone. You can call them directly from a Google Meet and they can actually just answer it the same way, because sometimes they can't figure out how to video chat. We all know how sometimes our seniors are. So it's a good way to be able to communicate with individuals. Okay. Okay. So also continuing with the, when you click on the dots on the side of the last screen, you can get the meeting details, people who are physically in the call, in-call messages, activities, and then there's host controls where you can actually do different stuff as the host of this particular meeting. Okay, so the premium features, activities in Google Workspace accounts. You can do breakout rooms, split into smaller groups for discussions, talk about fancy, right? You can do polls, and you actually can record through Google Meet, through a Google Workspace account, the things you find out, because everybody's competing with each other, right? So yes, you can do breakout rooms, split into smaller groups. You can get a quick pulse of the audience and record meetings on demand viewing, okay? All right. Compare Google Meet with other versions of it. So you have maximum number of participants is 100 on a regular Google Meet. Maximum duration for free is 1 hour. Number of meetings is unlimited. Price per user is free. If it's for a Google Workspace account, you can have up to 500 people. Maximum duration for a meeting could be a total of 24 hours. You can do unlimited number of meetings, and price per person, the plan starts at $6 per user per month. Okay, that's with a Google Workspace account. But for free, you have plenty of options that you can use. So Google Meet best practices: make a good impression. Keep your camera on. Choose a neutral background. Solid color clothing looks best. Avoid stripes and patterns, so you don't be out there looking crazy. External microphones typically have better sound quality. Mute microphone when you're not speaking. Okay, so that's just common courtesy when you're doing anything video wise. Mute your camera when it's not your turn to talk, so we don't get all your background noise. So you can access your files from everywhere. This is my favorite part of Google. I've been using it forever in my whole soul. I love it, love it, love it. And the big thing that, you know, when I wrote my dissertation, is this was like a game changer for me, because I still wanted to travel, have fun with my friends, and do everything else. So everything was on Drive, right? I was on Drive. I had a computer with me all the time. I had a hotspot with me all the time, and my files were always on Drive. Because what if I left the USB? It didn't matter, because I had access to everything, all my work. All right, so you can upload and download files in other formats. You can control how you access your files. You can edit files offline. You can work from any device. Like, that is the key benefit of Google Drive. I'm adamant about Google Drive. I love Google Drive. It's so easy to organize. You can put all your information in there, and it doesn't matter where you are, you have access. Okay, so adding files to Google Drive is really simple. Google Files, you create like docs, sheets, and slides are automatically saved. They save themselves automatically. You can upload almost any type of file up there. You can put videos, PDFs, it doesn't matter, MP4s, MP3s, you can put everything onto your Google Drive and it stores it. You do run out of space if you are an avid user, where you would at some point in time have to get into purchasing additional space for storage. Like, I have additional space where I have a boatload of additional gigs that will probably never fill in my lifetime, and it costs me like another $24 a month. Excuse me, a year. It's like $2 a month, because I store so much stuff on there. That's where I store all my kids' pictures and stuff like that. So it's a great resource, Google Drive. Okay. So you can share, comment, and assign assignments through Google Drive. So say you have meeting discussions, meeting notes. So highlight the content you want to highlight and comment, notify the people by entering the plus sign, and then you can at them, followed by their email address, and then they can get clear information about what you're saying. If you're signing something to them. As you see in the example here, retirement party for Wendy. It was the person was tagged whom they want to actually handle that particular party. And you can see right here, they added Justine at example.com, and they asked her a question: do you know did you do the reservation for the restaurant? And then all it's going to do is she's going to ping email. You've been asked a message via this particular file, and she'll be able to drag herself directly to the file. See how simple that is, how resourceful that is. So is this, sorry about that. So it's really accessible for you to be able to get access to your files, access to information where you are, share meeting notes, and actually ding things over to people. So you don't have to sit there, download this as a PDF, then send it to your team. You don't have to do all that. All you can do, you can tag, make a comment at them, it's going to go directly to their email, and then go to the file and they can respond to your question directly on it. Okay, access files offline, make files available offline before you go while you're still connected to the internet. So what you can do is go in there is make available offline, so you can see them any point in time, right? If you can't connect to Wi-Fi or mobile network, you can still view and edit files, because Google, yeah, it's so cool. So if you open it up, you still get access to the paperwork that you're actually doing through your drive, even if you're offline. The magic of it, completely magical. Okay, connect Google Drive to your Google Calendar. Files in Google Drive can be added to Google Calendar invites, so you can add it as an attachment. When you go to attachments, you can it's going to click up, say, go to Drive. See, that shows us on the next screen. No, it doesn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So you can go ahead and it will attach it. You hit the paperclip. Let me go back so you can see. If you hit the paperclip on the thing here, you can go say pick from Google Drive. You can find the file and then click on the file, and it'll attach it to the calendar invite, whatever meetings we have going on. Okay, so to present a Google Drive file to a Google Meet video call, click the present to a meeting icon at the top right, so that you can present to a meeting. Actually present to a meeting, then what happens is link the Drive document to the particular meeting that you're focused on. Okay, so then you can go in there and you can see right now, you can see the particular file. You're actually presenting it during an actual meeting. And then you can see that people are able to access it like you share files anywhere else. Okay, so recap and resources. Let's get popping here. So recapping next steps. Update your Google profile. If you didn't get my workshop from last week, it's available on the Black Girl Everything LLC page. You get access to how to grow your business with Google. It's a great workshop. It talks even more thoroughly about growing Google business profiles, but we did review it today. Create shareable Google calendars and help people connect with you. Add Google Meet into video calls, into your calendar invites. Use Google Drive to securely save your files in the cloud. Okay. All right, so what's your action plan? Write down one way you can use Google's digital tools to engage and connect with people online. How are you going to do this? What are you going to do? I got some plans. Resources for this workshop: Google Business Profile, right? Google Calendar, Google Meet, Google Drive, Google Account. If you need access to any of this information, you can email me at drpope@destinationtomorrow.org. I can share some of the slides and the document, the handouts with you as information requested, or request information at info@destinationtomorrow.org. You can ask for details about the different workshops and the information that we have available for you. Keep learning with YouTube. Check out the Grow with Google YouTube channel for expert tips and grow your skills. They drop a new video every single Thursday, and it can be quick videos on how to figure out to do anything. Check them out. Okay, the career certificates for a new career in 6 months with a professional training designed by Google, no experience needed. You can go to grow.google/certificates to find access to different workshops. Free online training, get it at google.com/grow. For teachers and students, for local businesses, for job seekers, for developers. These type of workshops, the ones I just presented just now, are actually available. You get access to them for free via Google. There's video ones where there's actual other people presenting them, and you can pretty much go and learn anything. I have now started the new program with us doing where I'll be hosting over 200 additional workshops. I got trained again and found access to more information with applied skills, where I can log you into a classroom and be offering out additional training on 200 more things. It is coming, it is coming, it is coming. So I'm excited to be able to offer that out. We will be starting at Destination tomorrow. We'll be having live workshops in Mount Vernon and live workshops in the Bronx. They're going to be starting this April, going through the summer, and over the next last 18 months of our grant, we'll be hosting live workshops twice a month. So please look for that calendar. You can come actually in person to get trained with locations in Mount Vernon as well as the Bronx. Okay, so if you're looking for workshops, we can come out and actually provide workshops for you. We love to work. We're working with justice impacted individuals who have ever been incarcerated, or people are impacted by an individual in their family that's been incarcerated, individuals who have ever been arrested, individuals who have faced, oh my gosh, people of color, just in general. I just keep it real simple. People of colors are clearly just as impacted individuals from having food deserts and everything else that we have to experience within our community. So reach out to me. I am Dr. Glow, Destination Tomorrow. We have working closely with our sponsorship of Grow with Google, and of course my organization is Black Girl Everything Destination Tomorrow, Daisy Dream Project and Colorado Child Development Center. We're happy to present with you. Please, to find out if any more information about us, you can find out my website, which is www.blackgirleverythingllc.com, to see the work I do over there. Destination Tomorrow is doing amazing work for the LGBTQI community in the Bronx, in the Mount Haven area. You can reach out to us at our website at destinationtomorrow.org. Check us out, see what we have to offer. We have everything that you need. Dr. Glow, I'm a resource for my community. Let me know how I can come out and offer these type of workshops for free to youth and seniors and individuals near you. Thank you for tuning in today. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.